What's up, guys? Welcome back to the GP09 Wrestling channel. We're back with the TEW save. This is the Raw after the Royal Rumble. This is basically the start of the save. Everything else is just building up to the Rumble, but this is the start of the save. Officially, we're gonna get some debuts. We're gonna get some returns, and I think it's overall gonna be a great show. We are on the road to No Way Out, but before No Way Out on Saturday, week 2 February, I believe, we have um, the Forbidden Door pay-per-view between WWE and New Japan. Um, Nothing builds to that show in this show, but there probably won't be very much build, but so that's coming up, and then we're also building to No Way Out, which will be in Perth, Australia, and will be the final stop before WrestleMania. So let's get straight into the show. And we start the show with the Royal Rumble winner coming out, the Men's Royal Rumble winner, CM Punk. And he comes out and he's just like, well, I won the Rumble. And he came in he didn't come in at 1. He came in he came in at like 16, let's just say. Something like that. He came in and he eliminated and he won the Rumble. And it's it's a big accomplishment for him. And he's like, well, let's cut to the chase, because at WrestleMania, I'm not challenging Roman Reigns. I'm challenging Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins comes out and is like, ah ha 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 ha, like, you made a big mistake in challenging me, because I've been waiting to beat you up, and at WrestleMania I will do exactly that. And they exchange words, and Adam Pearce eventually comes out and is like, okay, we're not gonna have any fighting today, but Seth Rollins, you need a challenger for No Way Out. And that person will be decided in the main event of tonight in a fatal 4-way match between Drew McIntyre, Chad Gable, Xavier Woods, and Shinsuke Nakamura. And Adam Pearce is like, and through this time, we're going to give you time to rest up and fight your opponent at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view in next week. So get ready for that. So just a quick segment. CM Punk will fight Seth Rollins in the main event of WrestleMania. And about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano defeated JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio in 14-17 when Gargano pinned JD with a Hurt Donut. And they defend their tag team titles. Ciampa was really off his game with the 69, but Johnny Gargano did the best scoring. This was just a quick little match to get JD and Dom on the show, and to get a title defense out of DIY. And the next segment, Bronson Reed and Ricochet come out, and they're like, I know we're a new team, but No Way Out is in Bronson's hometown of Australia. And he's like, I would love to come after those titles. So, there we go. DIY versus the new team, Bronson Reed and Ricochet, now called the Cyclone. So that will be exciting. Next segment. In an extremely short match, Braun Breaker defeated Jinder Mahal in 1 minute 19 seconds by pinfall with a Gorilla Press Slam. Quick little match. Ooh, I forgot to do a whole segment about this, but Braun Breaker's manager is Paul Heyman. So Braun's not in the bloodline, but he is being managed by Paul Heyman. So Braun defeats Jinder in 1 minute 19 seconds in a 50 segment rating. Okay. 84 rating with Cody Rhodes, and this is Cody Rhodes coming out, and he's like, unfortunately, I lost the Royal Rumble. And he's basically saying how the Royal Rumble was his chance to finish the story that he's had since January 2023. And he's like, but his story's not over. He's going to find a chance. He's going to scratch and claw for a match against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. And he promises that sometime this year he will defeat Roman Reigns for his title and he will finish the story. So big words there from Cody Rhodes. He was the runner-up in the Royal Rumble. So it must be pretty bitter for him not winning. But there we go. In another extremely short match, Braun Strowman defeats Cedric Alexander in 1 minute 12 by pinfall with a running power slam. This was a quick little match to get Braun on the show and also to get Cedric on the show, because I was going to put him in a match on the Forbidden Door show, but he didn't do so great. I might still keep him there. I guess we'll see. But yeah, 70 rating, and Braun Strowman beats Cedric Alexander. And after the match, Gunther comes out and basically just applauds Braun Strowman. And Braun's been racking up some wins, so I guess this is Gunther acknowledging Braun Strowman and I guess allowing him to fight for the Intercontinental Championship. Okay, this is a big segment. So Candice LeRae comes out, who was the Women's Royal Rumble winner. And she's basically like, I believe it's time to make my claim in who I'm going to face at WrestleMania. And Candice is like, I'm gonna fight Io Sky. So that's the match right there. Candice LeRae versus Io Sky at WrestleMania for the Women's Championship. And Rhea Ripley comes out and she's like, I see. You're scared of me. You're scared of the Eradicator. And Candice is like, well, I'm not scared at all. Like, I would fight you anytime. But she has history with Io Sky, and she wants her big moment to when she beats Io Sky to be against her. And out comes Becky Lynch, and Becky's a bit mad about Candice, because I'm pretty sure Becky was the runner-up. And Becky was mad at Candice for eliminating her. But Becky's main focus is Rhea Ripley's championship. And Rhea is just like, I mean, yes, like, I'm champion, but you're not going to get a shot at me. And then Raquel and Liv Morgan come out, and they're like, oh, we want a shot. And then Mandy Rose comes out, who returned at the Rumble, and she was like, she wants a shot. And Roxanne Perez comes out, who debuted at the Rumble, and it's like, oh, I want a shot, and same with Shayna Baszler saying she wants her rematch. So, a match is now made between Toxic Attraction and Shayna Baszler versus Becky Lynch, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, and Roxanne Perez. And I believe that's the next match, and it gets 71. Not bad, actually. In terms of in-ring work, Becky Lynch was head and shoulders above everyone else. And Roxanne pins JD with a Pop Rocks. JC, excuse me. Who did best other than Shayna? Okay, not bad. And it's a quick little match to get some women on the show. So, yeah. And to debut Toxic Attraction. So, next segment. Okay, this is a big one. So Damian Priest comes out, and he eliminated Finn Balor in the Rumble, and revealed himself that he was Mr. Judgment. And Damian's basically just like, well, I mean, Finn Balor really had it coming to him, because Finn just kept pushing and pushing, and once he lost the Money in the Bank briefcase, Finn was just so angry, and he was, at that point, Damian was done with the Judgment Day, and he says it's all Finn's fault. So, it's a quick little segment there. Finn Balor actually isn't there, but okay, we move on into the main event. And Drew defeats Chad, Xavier, and Nakamura when Drew pins Xavier Woods with the Future Shock DDT. Um, Drew with the 89, Shinsuke with the 89, Gable with the 75, and Woods with the 73. Xavier Woods would be better off without Kofi Kingston. What? Makes no sense. But that was the main event, and so there we go. Drew McIntyre will go one-on-one against Seth Rollins at No Way Out. Better off without Kofi as their manager. What? Anyway, and then Seth Rollins comes out, and it's just a big brawl to end the show. And that is all. Let's see if we did better than last week, which is 77. 80. Oh, wow. Okay, we're getting real good at this, y'all. 80 rated show, not bad. We set up No Way Out, Forbidden Door, and WrestleMania. So this was a pretty important show. So, let's get right on to SmackDown. Okay, and we're back for SmackDown. Again, this is going to be another big show. We have debuts, we have returns. So let's just get right on into it. And we start the show off with a big segment. So Roman Reigns and the Bloodline come out, and they're all, and he's like, he beat 3 people. He beat Randy Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles in one match. And he's like, I'm the best champion in the world, and I forced the entire SmackDown roster to acknowledge me. He's saying there's no one left. No one can face me. And especially because CM Punk called out Seth Rollins because he was scared of the tribal chief. There's no one for me to face, and now I can hold on to this title forever and ever and ever. And Nick Aldis comes out, the SmackDown general manager, and he's like, oh, Roman, I have to applaud you. You have beaten everyone there is to beat on SmackDown. But there are a few people I can think of that you haven't beaten. And Nick Aldis is like, so, obviously you need a match at WrestleMania. And I was thinking that at the next pay-per-view, No Way Out, we can do a 6-man elimination chamber match of some of your greatest villains and some of your new villains. And we'll put them to the test. And the winner of that match will fight you at WrestleMania. If you make it to WrestleMania. Because you will also be defending your championship at No Way Out. Against this man. And then the Rock's music hits. And the crowd goes crazy. So, and nothing really happens, just The Rock, and he's there, and he goes face to face with Roman Reigns. So, Roman versus The Rock is the main event of No Way Out in Australia. So, big announcement there. So yeah, the Elimination Chamber match has been announced, and The Rock versus Roman Reigns has been announced for No Way Out. This segment is another big one. It's just a video package introducing Legado del Fantasma, Andrade Cien Almas, Santos Escobar, and Angel Garza, and Humberto Carrillo. And they're all there, and it's just a video package hyping them up. And next we have Andrade's SmackDown return, which gets a 64. In a decent match, Andrade defeated Carlito in 10 minutes 47 seconds by pinfall with a La Sombra. Almas got an 84 and Carlito got a 59. Pritchard is not a good road agent. That's good to know. So we'll probably just take him out the job, to be honest. And now we have the next segment. And this is another big one. Segments after segments in a row. MJF comes out. And he's like, well, I debuted at the Royal Rumble, and unfortunately, I was unfairly eliminated. But since I was unfairly eliminated, I believe that since I'm such a big star, the biggest free agent in 2024, I believe that I should get a shot at Roman Reigns' World Championship. So, I am officially entering myself into the Elimination Chamber match at No Way Out, and LA Knight comes out, and he is not having any of it. And just look on screen real quick. We have MJF and LA Knight in the same ring with microphones in their hands. Stuff's about to go down. So yeah, so basically LA Knight's like, well, you're gonna have to earn your shot. So that sets up a match. The main event of tonight, MJF versus LA Knight. And the winner will what's it called? Go to No Way Out and enter themselves in the chamber. Okay. In a decent match, Akam and Razor defeated the Street Profits in 12:44 when Razor submitted Angelo Dawkins. And Montez was head and shoulders. Oh, 81. Oh, Montez. Ooh, do I have some plans for you? And Angelo got a 65. Razor with the 52. Akam with the 58. And actually, those plans are right here because if you remember in the Rumble, Montez was eliminated by, I believe, Bobby Lashley. Something like that. Probably both of them. I forgot what I said. But, so yeah. So, now we have a segment with the Hurt Business. And, this is the blow-off. Montez is like, I'm done. Like, Angelo, like, you're a brother to me, but you eliminated me at the Rumble. And that's just not cool. And he's like, I think we should all, like, apologize. And then Bobby Lashley and Angelo Dawkins beat down Montez forward. Montez is just a pulp on the ground. And that's all. So Montez is expelled from the Hurt Business. Okay. And about that subpar wrestling and non-existent crowd heat. Julia defeated Zelina Vega in 10 minutes 3 seconds by pinfall with a glorious buster. Julia with a 49. Zelina with the 58. So Julia, the newest member of Queendom. I have big plans for her, but if she's getting 49s, then I don't know. It's probably just a popularity issue, because I'm pretty sure she has pretty good skills. I wonder if I could see her. Can I? Okay, it's not working. But, yeah. Let's see if there's anything in the dirt sheet that... No, not really. So I'm guessing it's just either skills or popularity, but most likely popularity. Because I don't think she's wrestled in Japan before. I mean, US before. So, okay. So yeah. Julia beats Zelina Vega. This next segment is Bayley. And Bayley is just like, I mean, I got so close to winning the Royal Rumble. And unfortunately, I lost. But I think that I can still get a match with Io Sky. And basically saying I'm gonna end what I started. And so yeah, and so there's gonna be a match later tonight. Who's in it? Bayley, Charlotte, Bianca, and Shotzi against the Queendom. So that'll be a fun match. Okay, in a decent match, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams defeated Gallows and Anderson in 12:44 when Hayes pinned Gallows with a nothing but net. Williams was the weak link. Whoopsie. 48 from Williams, which he said he was really off his game, but I don't know about all that now. But Carl Anderson outscoring Carmelo Hayes is also kind of crazy. But, okay. Not bad, not bad. And now into the next segment. Okay, yeah. So, this is Grayson Waller, and he's like, well, the next pay-per-view is actually going to be taking place in my hometown, Australia. He might be New Zealand. He might be from New Zealand, but I'm not sure, so I'm just going to say he's from Australia. He's like, in my hometown, Australia, and I think I should have a marquee match. And he's like, oh, I could be in the Elimination Chamber match to face Roman Reigns. And then out comes Kevin Owens is like, let's be honest, you'll never have that champion. You'll never have that match. And Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne come out, and they kind of just agree. So, yeah, just so rude from Owens and Bate and Dunne, just like ruining Grayson Waller's feelings, and I honestly feel bad for him. So, now we move to the next segment. And it's the 8-man tag. And about that, good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Flair, Belair, Bayley, and Shotzi defeated the Queendom in 1540 when Bayley pinned Kyrie with a belly-to-belly suplex. Charlotte with a 90, which is kind of insane. Asuka 86. Some good scoring people in this match. Io 80. Not bad. Not bad at all. Next segment. So yeah, this is just a quick little segment, because if you remember, I think it was last week, AJ actually beat up Carl Anderson. So Carl and Luke are like, AJ, we're done with you, and we don't want to hear from you anymore, and we're like never helping you again. So that's the end of the OC, officially. And AJ Styles is just there, and he's like, yep, I probably deserve that. And in the main event gets a 75. And about that, it's fantastic heat and good wrestling. MJF defeats LA Knight in 14-11 by pinfall with the Swanton Bomb. MJF with the 79, LA Knight with the 78, and that is it for SmackDown. Let's see what we got. Hopefully another good show. 76, not bad. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Peace.